bit. It was a hard decision today to talk about that, favorite option. Sometimes I feel like a solid, sometimes I feel like a print. That was a commercial for a candy bar, wasn't it? Sometimes like, what was that, Almond Joy or something? Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I do. All right, let's get started, because when Ashley walked out, at first glance, I thought, ooh, she's wearing a cardigan. And then I realized, like, no, that is a gauze tunic, and so it's a blouse, but it could be a piece that you wore over other things if you wanted to layer. Take a look at that price on the screen, $31.48. This is from AnyBody. And the Gauze Raglan Tunic with the buttons at $31 and change is about $15 off the regular QVC price. So let me bring in Mel Solom, who laughed at my joke about the candy bar thing.
I remember that. I remember that commercial.
I'm going way back with all the music and the.
I know. It was good music.
It's a retro day. This is Mel, everybody. She, as you know, is our brand ambassador for AnyBody, and this is fantastic. Can we go through colors?
Sure.
And I'd love for you to talk to us about gauze from AnyBody. First color up is elderberry, and this is, how would you describe this? Kind of a dusty?
Yeah, dusty
lavender
plum. It's very similar to our faded plum, if you know the colors from our collection.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. And then here's what Ashley is wearing. This is peach. Oh, pardon me. This is white. Mm-hmm. And then here's the peach that Ashley's wearing. And then look at the navy. Oh, and if you're getting the women with control pants, which I encourage you to do, look at this color. This is called champagne. Ooh. I love that combo. So navy is very nice. And then our most limited is the color green mist.
It's pretty.
First of all, Mel, this feels so substantial. I mean,
the
gauze is not sort of that light, flimsy tissue paper that you might think of. I love the weight of this.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of times you do see gauze out at retail and it's very sheer and see-through, and then you think you're only able to use it as a cover-up, right? Mm-hmm. That's not the case with this. There is nice substance and weight to this. As you can see, it's not sheer and see-through. It almost gives me like the look of linen without all the maintenance of linen.
Yes.
It's 100% cotton, which is huge. I know a lot of you have reached out and said you'd love more natural fibers. So I love that this is 100% cotton. And I'm using it in a sort of a fun way, because I have a jumpsuit on that's a tank top. And I know a lot of you in the spring, summer don't always love to show the upper arm area. So this is another idea of how to style it. I just threw it on, buttoned one button, tied it, and now I'm using it as a layering piece, because like you said, there's substance, but it's not super thick. And then there's really pretty seaming detail. We gave you what we call this kind of like exposed or raw edge seaming that comes all the way down here, which I think is nice, and it's actually carried onto the back.
Oh, look at that.
And we gave you this raglan sleeve, just meaning you have more room in the arm, so it's not stiff. It's very roomy and generous.
I like that a lot. And it's interesting, it takes the idea of because at first glance, because I wear glasses, I thought, ooh, that's lace. And then when I got closer, I loved that it was that exposed seam that made it feel a little more modern, not as, frilly.
Exactly.
Which I love. You still get that textural element. You still, pardon me, get the definition of the raglan sleeve. And then the fact that it's 100% cotton means it feels just soft. And the split V is also another nice thing that I don't have to worry. It's already kind of opened up for me. If you want this color, because all of these colors will transition nicely as we head into spring, but this one is our most limited. This is green mist, and that's just a pretty mint color. Mm-hmm. And then elderberry is, you said, kind of a dusty plum.
Dusty plum, right.
Really pretty. This white that you have on is great, just like can't go wrong.
Perfect, yeah.
And then here's what Ashley is wearing. This one is peach. And then I have to say, love the navy.
Me too.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, open. You can wear it fully. The buttons are all dyed to match, so if you want to close it up, I think it does have a sophisticated look to it. Yeah. But leave it open, throw a tank top under it. Wear it. I've seen some of you say you wear it with a pencil skirt, which I think is nice. I mean, you can dress it up. Again, it's a very elevated gauze. It's not sheer. It's not see-through. It's not flimsy. It has a really pretty textured look to it. And this is like the fabric you think of when you think of spring, right? It's like perfect for. You were talking about resorts earlier. Mm-hmm. This is a perfect resort top. You can see there's also pockets with it, which is really nice. And you're getting really good coverage too. The length is really good.
I'll tell you, I think I have the sort of warm weather on the brain. I was in Scottsdale, Arizona earlier this week, where it was 60 degrees and all the people kept telling me, like, this is so cold for us. I'm like, Oh no,
You have
really?
no idea?
I'll take this cold any day. But I look at this and I think that's exactly the sort of thing, it'll be February, just, in a week. And as we start to think about the things that we want to wear as we transition into springtime, this is a wear now anytime, but it certainly in these colors kind of gets you ready for spring. The fact that I can save on what I want to wear now and into spring is the reason to shop. So $31 and change, and this was closer to $50 at its regular QVC price. And you can use your credit card for the Easy Pay. That means $7.87. It's on its way to you. We know white is always popular. It looks great on you. I love the way you showed how to layer it. White always goes quickly, so if you want white, do not wait. By the way, over 300 of these are already gone. Here's what Ashley was wearing. That's the peach. This navy, and I encourage you, consider it with these champagne pants. That's a really good look. And then here's the green mist, which is a pretty mint, and we have fewer than 300 in that choice to go around. And then the one that Amel has is called elderberry. Yeah, really so let us know if you'd like it. Just reduce the price. It's now under $32, and the item number is a 498724. If you like that one, because I think that's one that works really well in the wardrobe.
It does. Yeah, definitely a great layering piece, because I know sometimes denim jackets in July can be a little hot and heavy. So this is a nice option. It's a little bit more lightweight than that. It's more fluid. So I think you just get a lot of styling options with this one.
And it's interesting because looking at it, length, by the way, is going to range from 28.5 to about 34.5 inches. And so it's true tunic length, which is nice. Yeah. And 100% cotton, which means it's going to be breathable now right on through into the warmer months.
Yeah, and like I said, that's something that a lot of you have asked for, so I'm so glad that it's 100% cotton. But then do you see, again, I'm tying it so it's not stiff. There's got a lot of movement. It is longer. I just sort of kind of tucked mine under because I was layering, but it's true tunic length like you saw on Ashley. And you can see it looks like linen to me from far away, but with linen I just feel like it wrinkles and it's so much work. It's very high maintenance, and this is not. This is very easy care. Throw it in the washing machine.
I love it. I think it's the texture. Yeah. I love those sort of exposed seams that give it that sort of modern, cool, effortless look, but still gives you the definition of the raglan sleeves. And the fact that, as Amel is showing you, you've got a lot of options in terms of what you can do with this, and there are pockets there too. Yes. So however you're wearing it, you're going to be happy. So here's what we'll do as we wrap up this presentation. Remember, we just reduced the price. It's now under $32. The Easy Pay is less than $8. And at this point, we have most sizes still in all colors. So elderberry, white, peach, navy, and our most limited is that green mist. And by the way, we know that white is always extremely popular, goes really quickly, and we're down to fewer than 200 left in the white.
Oh, wow, okay, great.
Yeah, if you want it, don't wait. Oh, no, great to see you.
Great to see you. Thanks for having me, Leah.